If you have a salary, this might be the most important finance video you'll watch this year. Because the biggest lie society sells intelligent people is not about investing. It's not about crypto. It's not about budgeting. It's this: a high salary means you're doing well. That sentence is subtle. It sounds reasonable. It sounds mature. But it's also the reason millions of disciplined people stay trapped for decades. A salary can make you stable, but stability is not freedom. And today, I'm going to explain, calmly, clearly, and brutally, why a salary was never designed to make you rich, and what it was actually designed to do. Let's define the salary trap in one sentence. When your income is tied to your time, your freedom has a ceiling. That's it. You can work harder, you can work smarter, you can get promoted, you can increase skills, but you cannot multiply time. So the salary system gives you just enough comfort to feel successful, while quietly locking you into dependence. And the worst part, this trap doesn't look like a trap. It looks like adulthood. Most people think salary is money. No, salary is permission. Permission to rent a decent place, buy a decent car, pay the bills, look settled, feel socially safe. But permission comes with conditions. Your salary is not your asset. It's your employer's contract. And contracts have one terrifying feature: they can be terminated instantly. One email, one restructuring, one recession, one AI automation wave. The salary path is not built on ownership. It's built on a fragile agreement. That's why salaried life feels calm on good days and terrifying on uncertain days. Let me describe what happens to most responsible people. You start your career, money is tight, you struggle, then slowly, through discipline, you grow. You finally hit a point where you can breathe. And you think, now I can finally live. So you upgrade, not because you're reckless, because it feels earned. Better phone, better clothes, better rent, better car, better lifestyle. And suddenly, your raise didn't create freedom. It created a higher cost of survival. Your life now requires the salary to continue. That's the trap. Your salary didn't make you rich. It made you dependent. And dependence creates anxiety, even if you look successful. Now here's the part most finance videos won't tell you. It's not about your boss being greedy. It's not about you not working hard enough. It's structural. Companies don't pay you based on your value to society. They pay you based on internal pay bands, budgeting cycles, risk management, replaceability, office politics, market uncertainty, meaning you can become 2x more capable and still get a 10% raise. Because salary is not tied to output. It's tied to justification. That is why smart, high-performing people feel insulted by their own careers. They sense the mismatch. I'm doing more, but I'm not moving. That's not mindset. That's structure. Let's do an honest test. Think about the last 12 months. Did your salary rise faster than your expenses? If you're being honest, for most people the answer is no. Now think deeper. Did your quality of life rise, or did your maintenance cost rise? That one question splits the audience instantly. Because some people will say, salary increased but I'm still broke. Expenses ate everything, I'm saving less than before. And the people who relate will comment without being asked, because it hits identity. Now let's get technical, but simple. Salary is linear income. Linear income means tied to time, paid in intervals, capped by rank, controlled by permission, grows slowly. Wealth is built through nonlinear income. Nonlinear income means your output scales. Your income detaches from time. Your value can be repeated without repeating effort. Compounding begins. Salary people chase more money. Wealth builders chase more upside. This difference is everything. Here's the part that will bother people. Some of the most trapped people are not low earners. They're high earners. Because high earners have something dangerous: image pressure. When you earn more, your lifestyle becomes a performance. You start living in a social identity. Better location, better restaurant circle, better clothes, higher social expectations. And now you aren't just paying bills. You're paying to maintain identity. So even a high salary starts feeling small. Not because you're greedy, because your lifestyle has silently become expensive. The salary trap isn't about not having money. It's about not having options. Let's talk about fear, quiet fear. Salaried people don't fear being poor. They fear losing their lifestyle, losing their respect, falling behind, going back to how things used to feel. That fear is why people stay silent in toxic jobs. That fear is why people accept office politics. That fear is why people stop taking intelligent risks. They don't want to lose the security they built. But that security is not real. It is conditional comfort. And conditional comfort is the most expensive comfort of all. This is where experts nod. Most companies love disciplined people. Why? Because disciplined people self-regulate. Do more without being forced. Keep standards high. Tolerate stress quietly. Don't create chaos. Take responsibility. Disciplined employees increase the machine's output. But here's the brutal truth. The system rewards discipline just enough to keep you trapped. Because you're valuable inside the system, not outside it. That is the salary lie. Now I need to be extremely clear. This is not quit your job nonsense. That's low IQ advice. Salary is useful, salary is powerful, but only when you understand this. Salary is a tool, not a plan. Salary should buy you time, stability, skills, room to invest, breathing space. But the moment salary becomes the final destination, you are trapped. You didn't build a life. You built a cage that looks good. Here's the most uncomfortable question. If your employer disappears tomorrow, how many months before panic? Not survival, panic. Most people realize they're not earning income. They're renting security. This triggers debate because people will answer in comments, 2 months. 6 months. I have nothing saved. I thought I was doing well. This builds engagement naturally. There are only 3 ways out of salary dependence. Not 100 strategies. Not 50 hacks. Only 3 core paths. 1. Ownership. Equity. Business. Shares. IP. 2. Scalable skills. Skills that detach from time. Sales, writing, code, product, systems. 3. Compounding assets. Assets that grow while you sleep. You don't need all 3, but you need at least 1. If you build none of them, your ceiling is guaranteed. Here is the shift that changes everything. Instead of asking, how do I earn more? Ask, how do I earn without being present? That is the real difference between salary and wealth. Salary requires your presence. Wealth survives your absence. Even if you start small. Even if you start late. That is why wealth compounds. So here's the brutal ending. A salary can make you comfortable. But comfort is not freedom. Freedom comes from leverage. And leverage comes from systems that keep working when you stop. A salary is not a bad thing. But if your salary is your entire plan, your entire future depends on one fragile thing, permission. And that is not security. That is disguised dependence. In the next video, we're exposing the next trap, the trap that destroys even high earners, saving money the wrong way. Because saving looks responsible, but in the modern economy, it can quietly make you poorer. When you understand why, your whole financial identity shifts.